Hello and welcome back to the experience. Today I will be removing this wig that I have on my head and installing a new one. But this is a wig removal video, and I did go ahead and start removing the wig already. As you can see right here, it's lifted. It's lifted a little bit here, but the core process is pretty much the same. Okay. So what you're gonna want to do is get some alcohol, but if you cannot find any, they do have these liquid hand sanitizers. This one happens to be 80% alcohol, which is pretty much alcohol in my opinion. So yeah, if you can find one of these, you can use this, but I actually have some alcohol, so that's what I'm going to use. You're going to take a napkin, and if you watched my previous video, you will remember that I didn't use very much adhesive anyway, so it's not going to take very much for me to get the adhesive off. However, what I like to do is I just take the alcohol on a napkin, I dab it onto the lace. And when I say dab it, I mean I'm really pressing it in. Not to the point where I'm going to cause any bruising or anything like that, but I do want this lace to begin to lift. I did have this on for a week, so it already began lifting a little bit by itself, but I still want to use the alcohol to prevent me from losing my edges for one, and from irritating my skin from the tugging. So I went in with a little bit more alcohol. I'm going to do the same thing. And as you can see, it's starting to really just lift. And this is coming right on off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place some alcohol right on this adhesive and let it sit on there, because I want it to dry it up some so that it'll be easier to clean. After I place the alcohol, I just take my finger and just start rolling the adhesive off. But yes, I am going to wash this unit. But yes, I am going to wash this unit to get the remaining of the adhesive off. But I just like to go ahead and take it off as much as I can while it's still wet with alcohol. As you can see, this method does work. Here is the lace. You can see I got a good amount of it off. I do still have a little bit left, but the majority of it is off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to begin removing the adhesive off of my hairline. Most of it is already gone, but you're going to do the same thing that we did to the wig. You're going to take the alcohol and you're just going to you're going to tap it on first to allow the glue to break up. You don't want to rub it the way that we rub the lace, because this is your skin. But you just tap it on, let the glue break up first, and then as you see those little balls forming, then you can go ahead and just wipe that area clean. Super easy. The glue came right on off. You can do the same thing all across your hairline. Okay, so I did pop a pimple that was present, but here's the side that didn't have a pimple or anything on it. So this is what it's looking like. Edges are still there. Skin is still looking healthy. You just have to make sure that you are removing the product properly and taking your time to do it. If you do not take your time, you are not only going to lose your edges, but you're also going to destroy your skin. We don't want to do that. So you want to avoid doing that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the restroom and I'm going to actually wash my skin. I'm going to use my Clean and Clear. Let me show y'all which one I like to use. Okay, so Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub. I'm going to go ahead and clean my hairline with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and so now I'm going to just place a little bit of this Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Lotion around my hairline because the glue does dry out my skin. And I did just wash it, so I just wanted to add a little moisture back into it to try to take care of it as best as possible. And I do have a little dry patch right here, so I'm going to make sure that I really concentrate on that area right up in there. And that's the same spot where I had the pimple. However, I'm not surprised that I do have a pimple because I did use makeup on my lace. And whenever you have makeup just sitting anywhere on your face, honestly, you're going to probably break out. So that's not surprising to me. So now I'm just going to pull my cap down. And this is what we're looking like. So again, I use the Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Lotion with aloe.